Don't give us 90 seconds for duel bank time. Daddy Slothington, the man himself. I can't remember. We had this one game where it was really close. I had never lost to this guy before. We had that one game where it was really close. And I was shaking because like I was like, I've never lost this guy. I don't want to lose this one. I can't remember if I ended up losing it or not. Alright, what's good everybody? How you guys doing? We've got Apollo here versus Ullr. I believe this guy was in Diamond last season. Though I was just debating, he either only won one against me or I went undefeated against him in the last season. I was hoping to keep that streak up. There was one game where I was like, I don't know if I've lost him. No, I hadn't lost him before. I don't want to lose this one, and I can't remember the outcome of that game. I think it was on YouTube though. I can't remember. So, you know, I'm conflicted here because I want to go B's, but I don't. I will. I'll be safe. Be smart and safe. Go B's because you don't want to get one shot by his combo early. That way I don't have to play like a total bitch, I feel like. So we are 4-0 right now in qualifiers. Apollo now in this matchup against Ullr has a chance because he can play a lot more aggressively in the early because he can actually clear. I mean, he can't out-clear Ullr by any means, as you can see, but he can clear. That's big. It's huge. Whereas before, he just got shit stomped because he couldn't even touch the wave. Oh, close. Oof. Ouch. Your middle tower is under attack. So he's using up all his mana. I've been using up all my health. He's got Sunder. I hate having to play back so much, but obviously that's the matchup here. Good thing is we don't give him a red buff for free here. Not by any means. We get to ult back, and in fact we might get the red buff off of this because he's going to have to use all his mana up here to clear. Oh, fuck. That sucks. I actually missed the creep because of that. It's so annoying. That was a good axe though. That was smart. So you're going to see a lot of Apollo on this count because Apollo's my boy. Always been my best god. Possibly always will be. Chaotic, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. When I'm feeling ballsy, I'll play like Poseidon. I played one Poseidon game so far. I think so far I've had Apollo, Ullr, on her, Poseidon, Apollo. So we get the red. That's huge. Great start. As you can see, this matchup is still in the early game, definitely dictated by Ullr. This guy missed a couple of axes that could have, you know, could have not killed me, but pushed me out more, or forced me to use beads, so that he'd have more control. And he gave up a lot of control by not being as accurate, you know, as possible. But he also had some, you know, some good plays here and there, and it was smart of him to jump the wave when he got it low enough that the jump would kill it. That's a, you know, it's a mark of a pretty knowledgeable Ullr. Oof. Ah, fuck. That sucks. Missing your one there is always the worst. Now I can't clear the wave with it. There's also the fact that Ullr gets to go. Ullr gets to go Sunder, whereas you can't. Because you have to go beads. I mean, you don't have to go beads, but to be safe, and if you're going to respect the Ullr, you should go beads. That's generally the way I see it. So I think this matchup will still... Eek, thank you for the 13 months, man. So much. I think this matchup will still probably be dictated by Ullr. You know, I think he'll still have the upper hand, and the Apollo will have to outplay. I waited here for the Ickful for like no reason. All I'm gonna do is like miss a creep for it. It's really dumb. Absolutely no sense to that. Because like I didn't have to engage him, right? I could have. The smart thing would just go to the wave and get the Ickful after I clean the wave. But, oh well. Yeah, I've been hearing some of the queues are breaking. I think once it gets past like 15 minutes, you should just stop and re-queue, you know? That's usually my motto. Oof, man. Autos were on point. It's unfortunate that it just wasn't in the cards. We did not have enough there. We had a Sunder, but obviously we needed to use the beads there. And in fact, he ends up getting the better of that engagement, right? Because he got my beads. That's a shame. But that's power of Ullr late, early game, and you can't really challenge that too much. Usually you don't want to, but I like playing aggressive, so you know a lot of time I'm gonna play up when I shouldn't really. Sorry about the music. I was trying to adjust it. Each song is different, you know, on YouTube the volume, so it gets annoying. So I have to end up tuning each song a little bit. Because usually I use a Pandora playlist. Oof, it's good damage from him, but not enough. He's not comfortable with it. Oh, wow, I stepped back into that. Saw it coming too. Alright, we want to be safe here, right? 'Cause he's got good kill potential with Ickful. Again, we just got to dip. This time he will get the red, though, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it. Best we can do, though, is secure our blue. So, for those that are not sure what the Apollo buff is that I was talking about, actually, or like, I didn't mention it directly, but I was talking about how he's better now. What I mean by that is that he got buffed in that his 1 is now a laser again. It doesn't stale on creeps. It now will transcend through any enemies and do the same amount of damage as it, you know, always would have on first hit, you know, on first applying the hit. I would love to take his blue here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Damn, nice shot. Oh no! He got my my thing too. Fuck. We got a dip. Oof. Tricky. Nice. Wow. Close. Holy balls. We out though? He's gonna be able to 3 me. I'm looking for it. Oh man, what a tricky situation. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. He's gotten better, this guy. He's playing it quite a bit better. So much running around for me there, and unfortunately I lost so much off of it. I lost my bees, I lost half my tower. Really was not able to get much. Luckily we're still ahead in gold and probably about even in experience. This blue's still up. I really want it, but he's gonna jump over probably for it. Nice. Just gonna dip here. There we go. Makes up a little bit. He's playing up this early game very well. Once I get some defense online, though, that's the turning point. Because then if I can outbox this guy, then his insane amount of burst doesn't matter as much. Oof, close. Good shot. Wow, he's just going to try to end this as early as possible. And I want to stop him. He's probably back in here, though. Oh, no, he's not. This red's coming up, though. Definitely don't want to sunder yet. Missed that one. That's good. We zone him off. We get the red. Big play. We want to further push in here so that we can ensure that we take the red end. Hopefully he misses a creeper too, but the wave's so far back that odds are he's still going to get it. But good to apply pressure anyway. I can ensure that I get my blue buff as well. So yeah, my analysis matchup would probably be that Ullr still wins it. Which helps me shape the tier list because, you know, I gotta think about where each of these gods stands. I'm glad he's playing this well. You know, I wanna get a good some good games in. Since starting, I have not died yet. I mentioned it in the last video. I still have not died yet in a game. We're 4 games in here. I think this will definitely be the one. Chaotic, dude. Thank you so much for 25 bucks.
With school.
Yeah, you're crazy, man.
Smite again.
Thanks so much, man. That's amazing. I'm so glad to hear it. This is rough, man. 'Cause, like, I really can't approach him at all. I hate that. Oof, and he's hitting a lot. I'm surprised he's not continuing to aggress here, honestly. When he has me that push and he's got my tower this low, I feel like he's wasting opportunity. Now here, I'm not sure if I want to go Xe or straight into Fatalis. I think I'm going to go for the Fatalis rush. Fatalis is really strong. With that extra pen that they gave it, I feel like going it before Xe is probably the right thing to do. And man, it's like he's a completely different player. Or maybe he like really mostly only played Ullr, you know, maybe that's like his god and I didn't fight much of his Ullr last season. Could be. Okay, that's good that he missed that. Not gonna be able to kill him here, so I'm not even gonna bother with the Sunder because he can just jump. He got the buff, so I better fucking kill him. Why did he walk back? Damn, dude, he just got scared. That was a good play from him. I wasn't ready to beat the axe because I didn't think he was going to hit it. I should have been more ready, though. I should have scoped out the situation better. I mean, I'm landing straight down from an ultimate, like, as long as he times it correctly and doesn't hit me during the, like, the brief CC immunity that Apollo still has while he's landing there from the ultimate. He's going to be able to hit that axe. It's a point-blank axe, so I should have been, you know, ready with my finger on the fucking trigger there. Well, I wasn't going to bother with the Sunder, then I noticed he's in bow stats and he's trying to fight me for this buff, right? That was a huge mistake on his part. No reason to do that. He was up. I'm going for the big boy Sunder now, too. We have Fatalis done. Big turnaround. Yeah, because I was waiting for him to just jump over the wall. Then I saw that he was no longer committed to jumping over the wall. That's when you go in. Improviser, thank you so much for the 6 months, man. You guys make me happy. Thank you so much. Alright, we're fully stacked up on the Devos. Oops. Hold on. I gotta get back in the rhythm. Give me a second. Alright, back in the rhythm. Hashtag back in the rhythm. Nah. See, the whole thing was I was actually trying to zone him out so I can get the red buff is all it was. I was just trying to make him jump over the wall, you know? Because I knew I didn't have kill potential there. You know. I didn't need to hit autos. The fuck? It's a red buff to be taken. Might have an opportunity to take this fire giant or at least bait him over to it. Apollo with Fatalis is fantastic, so it's a big reason to rush it on him, right? Over the Xe. Fantastic spot now. We got the big boy Sunder. Big boy Sunder is huge, you guys. Don't underestimate it. I like to go it pretty early on because it is so good. Now he's on the back foot, big time. I'm not going to do too much damage to this tower yet, though, or this Phoenix yet. Wow, actually, fuck that. I'm doing a shit ton because Fatalis has pen now. That's amazing. That's silly as hell, man. I really hope that they nerf Fatalis. But I'm really happy with how he played this, you know? One of my biggest problems as a player is patience. I always want to be up in somebody's face, and I often don't respect the matchup enough to play back when I need to. And it's so funny because the few times that I do play back, I get called like a bitch for it, right? Like the 1 out of 10 games where I will play to the strengths of the character and make the matchup you know, better for me. I just get called out on it super hard, like of course. But yeah, I mean, if you're playing on a try hard account, that's what you got to do, right? Especially in a losing matchup, though. Oh, see, Xy's kind of burning through me here. So in terms of the boxing potential right now, he's got better. I also have a shit ton of gold in hand, though. So, but I think when you put Xy against Fatalis right off the bat like that, Xy is definitely gonna outshine it, right? If it's just a case of who's hitting more autos in that engagement. But then there's a lot more to factor in. So we're going to sell the Ickful for, what? Chins? It's a try-hard account, so I should probably be going Frostbound, right? But I don't know. Fuck it, man. I still want to go Chins. If I start losing, I guess I'll go Frostbound. I want to avoid Frostbound as much as possible. It's ridiculously strong right now because of the nerf to sprint. It's really annoying. Big boy Sunder coming in handy, doing mad damage. Whoops. Fuck. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. I knew he's gonna walk back into. They always walk backward. That's the classic Apollo ult escape path, right? You just do the back step there, and you hope to God that they fly over you. But it's too predictable because everyone does it. So sometimes you get away with it. If you're like really feeling it, you're like, yo, this guy is so obviously gonna overshoot it. Damn. So what was a very difficult game in the early game because of patience and persistence, my friends, turned out to be still unkillable. 2-0, baby. Ooh, 5 games, no deaths. GG.